countdown is on, summer just around the corner, and it's no small feat to dress for the season of heat and adventure, but don't let your clothes slow you down. In today's Style File, we are sharing 6 wardrobe solutions to keep your summer cute and cool. Style Editor Daylan Dove is here to fill us in. And you say, Daylan, we have almost everything we need for these fixes. You just have to know how to use what we have.
Yes, so all of these things, you already have them at home, you already have them in your closet. It's just looking at them in different ways, using them in different ways so they can solve, a common summer problem or mix up your wardrobe to keep you cute and comfy all summer long.
I like that you're helping us get ahead of it. First, the invitation to layer up.
Layer up. So this first one, we all have a summer dress,
right,
that's sitting in our closet. We all have multiple summer dresses that we're kind of just looking at like, how am I gonna wear that?
Maybe church,
that old guy
maybe
again.
A wedding.
Right. And honestly, I think we all just, when seasons change, we want to buy new things, but that's not always feasible. It's not always economical. So we want to try and just layer up. So I'm taking one of my old band tees and I've
see what you're about to do.
I've cropped it and I'm
like it.
just going to add it over the top of the dress here.
Look at this.
And I love it because it automatically adds a new element to the dress, right? And then I've cropped this one myself, but the nice thing is it doesn't have to be cropped. You can wear it however you want. You can tie it here, you can tuck it under, or you can use any of like a belt to do a hack. But it just adds a different layer to the dress.
Right.
And if you're going to do this, I say play with it, right? So mix it up on patterns, do a band tee, do a color block, play with it in a way that is unexpected so it feels new to you.
And it does take on a whole new feel. In this case, kind of that casual, more fun, even grunge, but still polished and cute with the skirt.
Yes.
You could go solid, like you said, and it would take on a totally different look. But all to say, you're wearing your dress in an everyday way, and feeling like it's a new look.
Brand new. Yeah.
All right. So you cropped this. You say there's a way to faux crop our shirt.
Yes. So if you don't want to cut your shirt, if you don't want to add bulk by tucking into pants or anything like that, this next trick is for you. So what I've done is I've just taken a belt, just a really thin belt. I'm going to tuck it into the shirt, put it around your waist, and then after it's around your waist, all you do is pull up, so right till there, and then you're just going to fold it over so it looks like a faux crop.
There it is.
So the nice thing about this is you can customize this, right? So you want to put it to like your smallest spot on your waist to create that shape. Also, this is great because you don't have to have you don't have to cut it. So you can, if you're wearing it with a lower rise skirt or a higher rise, it's always there for you to be customizable.
I like the idea that there is extra fabric. For some reason, that feels more coverage to me. Like the fabric's there. It's not. I'm not going to lift my arms and expose my midsection if I don't want to.
And trends come and go. So will the crop. But you don't. So don't commit to cutting your clothes, and especially ones you've invested in.
Sure, absolutely. Good advice. All right, this next hack reinvents the basic button.
Yes, so I think we all have lots of button downs. This is a really fun one. I want you to unbutton all the way.
Is it a button up or a button down? It's a button down.
Okay, you're right. Button down. I like that. Either way.
Directional decision made.
Cup half full or empty. So I take this, I just kind of bunch it up here, make sure it's kind of going around your waist flattering. You take it here and you tuck it into this belt loop, okay?
Okay.
So then you make sure it's kind of gone the way that you want it to go.
It feels like an origami folding trick.
I know, and guess what? Now we're on air and I'm having a hard time with it. So you pull all the way through and then you make sure it's covering you in the way so you can kind of tailor it like that. And then you tuck it into your pants right there. And then you do the same on the other side. So it's creating a cross button look.
Look how cute this is.
And then you can still, and then you cover it just like you were. You can still do up the buttons so it's still full coverage in a way. And then you're tucking it just so it fits in the perfect way, but you can do up the buttons. It's still really flattering. It's just a different way to cross button your shirt and mix up your look.
It is totally summer appropriate. It takes an otherwise heavier feeling and looking shirt and puts it right into the season.
So fun.
Fantastic. We've all been in this next situation, and somehow summer, the adventure, I guess, the speed of the season, whatever it is, the open arms sometimes leads us to a deodorant stain. A
deodorant stain. So right here on this black shirt, we just have a little scuff of deodorant. Exhibit A, trying to put on a black dress this morning. Right? So you have a couple things you can do with this. So dryer sheets are my favorite because then you smell good too. It's just like, a little extra good smell.
I've never tried the dryer sheet.
A dryer sheet, so you just rub, I don't know if we can see this on camera, you rub as much as you can, and as you keep going, it's just getting lighter and lighter and lighter.
Fantastic.
Another way is nylons. You can use tights. I just have these little nylon stockings just because they've got the cardboard, makes it really easy.
So friction, we're just going for friction.
The nylon though, it does something. So an old pair of tights or anything like that you can use. Also, if it's a really stingy one, makeup remover wipes.
Oh.
So I think it's the little bit of moisture that helps kind of loosen things up, but those really help with getting out those deodorant stains when you're running out on the go.
All right, sweat stains.
Okay.
Let's push back.
Let's push back. So this is honestly for if you have an event you're going to or a fabric that's really, it shows, right?
Yes.
And we all have those.
Right.
So a wedding or things like that. So take a panty liner.
Okay.
And then I like to turn my shirt inside out. I do it before I put it on, just to, you know, avoid the hassle. And then you go right on the seam right here. And you take your panty liner and you go right underneath your armpit.
A pad for your underarm.
Yep. And I just cut off these sides because you don't need them.
Right.
But then you flip it back inside out
and no one
knows, and it keeps you dry and it just absorbs it right up.
You can still wear the silk shirt.
You can still wear the silk shirt. You can still wear the dress to the wedding in the summer.
Okay.
And it just creates a nice moisture wicking.
I mean, female products helping us.
In all the ways.
In all the ways.
Yes.
In all the ways. All right, finally, nixing blisters.
Okay, so in the summer, we naturally sweat more, which means you're more prone to blisters in your shoes. If you do get a new pair of shoes, if you have a pair of shoes that's just a little tighter in the summer with your swelling and everything, this is the best thing ever. So I want you to take a plastic bag.
Okay.
And I want you to put it in your shoe. I always take the tip to put it in the very front.
This feels exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. What is happening here?
And then you make sure it's all in all those nook and crannies, right? So then you're gonna take your water and you're gonna fill up your whole shoe. I know,
You pour water in the shoe, in the baggy lined shoe.
In the baggy lined shoe.
What is this doing?
Also, if it's like suede or something, just double bag. Let's just not risk it,
sure.
okay? So put this in, you zip it up really tight, make sure it's really concealed. I keep this up top so that you're not gonna spill anywhere. You put it in the freezer overnight. All it's doing is when it freezes, the water expands about 10%.
And stretches
your shoe. So in the morning, you take out the bag, you kind of pull around your shoe, and then it's a looser fit.
So maybe you can wear those new sneakers to Lagoon.
And you don't have to break them in yourself.
Okay. I'm like sitting here thinking through, yes, it makes sense and it works, clearly. So, okay, Daylan, thank you so much. There you have it, 6 solutions for your summer wardrobe.